Alright viewers, hope you're all having a good day, because I am. It's finally some good weather here in the UK, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a simple, cheap, adjustable RC ramp. So here's the things you need to start off with. You'll need a decent wood saw, a junior hacksaw for metal, masking tape, a permanent marker, a set square, a piece of wood for the support of the ramp, 6 screws, a 5mm drill bit, pencil, a drill bit for the screws, a hand drill, and that's it. Right, as they say, chrome doesn't get you home, so I'm just using some scrappy old bits of wood here I found, which I thought would be decent. You want this ramp piece to be at least 1 1/4 at the minimum, 1.5 times the width of your RC car. So that's just a scrappy old bit of wood there. You can use nice bits, obviously. And this piece of wood, I don't need to show you how to cut really, but I just cut that roughly to size. So basically what's going to happen is that's just going to go under there like that and move back and forth with screws that will be drilled in various positions past the halfway line, so you can move this. We're going to drill some holes in here now. Right, here's a quick, simple, useful engineering skill we're going to need. So to find the halfway line, just get your pencil, because we're going to drill 2 holes in here. We need to find the halfway line, so what we're going to do is just use your finger as a guide and mark roughly, to start with, where you think the halfway line is, and keep that position. Just move to the other side, and if it's the same, oh, it's nearly there, on that side, then you've found the halfway line. But if you haven't, then it's going to be roughly in the middle of where those 2 lines are. So we're just going to mark using our finger as a rest. Oh, that's not very straight, is it? I mean, this wood is actually not so great because it's so soft, this line isn't actually becoming straight. But as I say, it doesn't need to look good, it just needs to work. So obviously just get your drill bit in there. You need to get a bit of wood, clamp that in there. And the reason why you need the masking tape is, this is another clever little hack, you could say, or skill. Basically, where you've just drilled that, so that goes that far down. And then it'll be the same, now it will be the same right, so now it'll be the same, if we drill down there it'll be the same depth. Obviously don't drill past that masking tape, because then it'll be the same depth if you don't. So you need to just guesstimate where the centre line of the ramp is. And I'm just going to use the saw as a set square here, because obviously if we have the support past the centre line it'll just turn into a seesaw. It doesn't have to be precise. Now we're going to mark out our 3 places where we're going to put some screws. So the concept basically is, the reason why we've drilled 2 holes in here is there's going to be a line of screw here, screw here, screw here, screw here, screw here, screw here, and the screws are just going to rest in those holes. So you can take it out and then put it into this next set of screws, because the further back you go, the steeper the ramp gets, you see. Only by a bit, but it will make a difference. So I'm going to have a set of screws right at the front here. That's going to be our first line. Second line. And let's make a really far back one. Let's make a third line there. And then we're just going to mark, you need to find the 2 holes on here and line them up with the line that we've just drawn, and then just draw a line there where the holes are, and then just make it stand out and put a cross there, and the centre of the cross is where you want to put your screws. Do this for each of the lines you've put down. You can have the lines wherever you want, 3 points where you want to adjust the ramp, as long as it doesn't go past your estimated halfway line. Okay, for this bit I'm gonna be a lot more precise. I'm not gonna use the saw as a set square, I'm gonna use the actual set square. So where your lines are, you just need to draw yet another line where that crosses. Okay, so hang on. See that cross where we've marked for the screws needs to have a line going from there and there, and then again just draw your crosses. Now we're going to do the drilling. Oh no, we need to remove this drill bit. I mean, you might need a smaller drill just to drill a hole through so the wood doesn't split, but this wood's quite soft and actually a bit wet, so I'm okay. Or maybe not. Right, as you may have seen there, I was completely wrong. Even though this wood is wet, I still need to drill a hole for the screws. So let's just do that. Now we can actually put our screws in. You can always take them out and redo them if they're too angled. Actually, I don't think you do need to redo them, just tap them with a hammer a little bit, just get them straight. Yeah, that's much easier than taking them out and redoing them. And as you take the piece of wood on and off, this will wear through these holes, which is useful. And obviously if you're worried about stabbing yourself, you can just file them off. Use the right file though, because otherwise you'll ruin it. That's not bad, is it? Yes. Not bad at all. And if this isn't coming off overly easily, just prise it with a strong flathead screwdriver, and we can just wiggle the drill bit in and out of it. So I'll just take that away a second. Yeah, so just get your drill bit you used for doing these holes on the supports, just wiggle it about a bit to make it easier to get the screws on and off. Obviously not too much, otherwise you'll bend the drill bit. That should be easier to get the screws on and off now. So as you can see, that's at its steepest, and this is at its shallowest. This is the simplest design I could come up with. There we go, quite a big difference there. So yeah, pretty effective, fairly easy to make, just takes time and patience, nice and simple and cheap, and yeah. So if you want to perfect this, you can just go over it with one of these sanders. Obviously if you haven't got one you can't do it, but you don't need to do it. Just so I can put a sticker on there. May be loud, warning. It's light and it's compact, that's what we wanted. Anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and goodbye. Please support my channel, like the video and subscribe.